Hi everyone, this is Professor Tennant. I'm going over the file management and folder system that you need to be working with. As a designer, you need to stay very organized, and so I wanted to show you a couple of things here. I don't usually save anything on the desktop unless it is an alias or a shortcut. It slows down your system a great deal to do something like that. I usually save everything in the Documents folder, and you can see here I've opened up a window, and I am currently in one of my courses. I usually save everything in Documents folder with a bunch of folders and then files inside of them. To stay organized, and you can see here I've got my courses and course outlines on this machine in the Documents folder. Opening that up, then I've saved everything by course, and you might want to do that. Organize it by the class that you're taking. When you're in a situation where you are doing freelance work, you want to save probably by client, and when you're on the job, it depends on where you're working. You might be saving things in folders by job, job number, client, date, things like that. They're very picky about how things are archived and saved, and so you want to get used to doing something like this, having a system of saving things. So the class that we're doing, and I happen to have that on here, web graphics, so let me open that up, and I have my syllabus and things that I distribute to students and save student work and things like that. I also have some examples. Here I created a folder for Fireworks Project. You might want to put assignments. You might want to put a folder for your final project, like so. I'll spell it correctly. And then put all your files inside. Okay, so something like this. My examples, I might organize my assignments by type of thing, or the designs by types and things like that. Now you'll notice that I have some files here that look like they're almost the same name. I wanted to show you this because I want you to see how these are named. You don't want to name a file some strange name. You want to say what it is, and it has a file extension. Now your PC might not be set to show the file extensions, but you can go under the type here, and it should show you the type of file that it is. If you don't still see or understand that, then you can right click and go down to properties. Now you're not seeing properties, but in the stack you would go to the very bottom and select properties, and this window comes up, and it does show me the file type and the very name of my file right here. Okay, it does say it's a PNG. So I wanted to show you one other example. You're going to be doing a website here, and so this is what a website would look like in the file system that you might create. For instance, this project here, Lee's Palace, it is a website with several pages in it. It has images associated with it. If we go in there, here are a lot of pictures for the website. We want all of the pictures and associated files that belong to each other to stay in the same folder system. Rather than having them spread out all over the place, you can put a copy right in with your project. You want to always work in this manner. Okay, I'd like to move on to show you a little bit on the Macintosh side. I have some projects by client and how to organize.
Looks like my husband has been on here and has put all of his stuff on the desktop. Yeah, I'm going to have him remove that and put it away. The way that I work, and I recommend, is go to the Documents folder. I do a lot of freelance work, so I have a lot of files The family uses our system as well. And so the most important thing for me, being a freelancer, and you guys will probably become freelancers at some point or do some work for someone else, and they ask you to do a job. You keep invoices, contracts, estimates, receipts, things of that nature. And then you might have things separated out by year or client. I happen to have them separated by client, and so I give my clients usually a client number so I can associate it with an invoice. In any case, everybody gets their own folders. Colleagues is something I do very often. Every year I do 2 publications, and each of them are separated by year, and if it's fall or spring, summer, something like that. And in each of those, that is a project. This is a full publication. So you can see right here that I have some folders with ads, articles, the publication itself, the original digital file, and images folder, PDFs where I send the example out so that they can see what it looks like. And I have particular images that every publication uses, so I just put them in a folder so that when I do a new job, I can put the template images are automatically set and ready to go. Things like logos and icons, the postage indicia. So this is how you keep your jobs organized, and it's an important part of working as a graphic designer and digital designer.